Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the San Francisco Giants. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go on the hill here today, Robbie Ray.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Ready to go now. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. And that's outside. And we are underway here in San Francisco.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
And it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Alex Bregman. Called strike right there.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Runner at first with no outs here. Ray, in his 11th season, 33 years old, and of course has a side. Chapman throws to second for 1. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Devers now. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Outside with a breaking ball. The 1-0. And that one missing low.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Lee makes the grab on the run. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching here today, Garrett Crochet. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And there's the strike. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Up and in, 1-2 the count. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool.
Three and two.
And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half
Batting
of first.
second, the second baseman.
Here's the Giants lineup.
Fitzgerald.
Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And see, he busted it down the line for that infield single.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
One down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. That's towards center. Rafaela under it. He makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here's Matt Chapman. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
No strike.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, no strikes. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rafaela makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Scoreless after 1. Back here in San Francisco. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Ray back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Here's Trevor Story. And that drops in for a strike. Ray, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Lifted in the air, right center field. Yastrzemski sizes this one up, brings it in. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Masataka
Now it's the DH,
Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Second inning here, no score. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Giants, the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That's to third. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Elliott.
Here's Elliott Ramos. Fouled off. He was late. One out, base is empty. There's the swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's down and in.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Got him. And there's 2 away.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Patrick Bailey.
And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. High fly ball, right field. Abreu. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full, no score. Back here at Oracle Park, now Wilyer Abreu. Inside, just missed. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
To first, 1 up, 1 down.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Connor Wong.
Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Lee makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 3, Ceddanne
Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2. One ball, 2 strikes.
It hit on the ground to short. And that is the inning. Red Sox go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the third, Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Next offering is down low. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Grant McCray.
So up next, Grant McCray. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo
So digging
Lee.
in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Grounded out his first time. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
And there's a foul ball. Still tied at 0, last of the third. The next pitch misses. Ball 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Giants,
Tyler Fitzgerald digs in now. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Lee off of first with 2 away. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. So the Giants leave 1. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Jarren Duran. Duran measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped up, and that goes foul. Got it. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now it's Alex Bregman outside with a breaking ball. Fourth inning underway, no score. Ray winds and deals. And that one fouled off. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Lee snags it for the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Caught looking his first time up. Outside, 1-0. Late with the swing there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And the Red Sox leave 1. And we're still knotted at 0. Bottom 4. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
Fought off foul.
Well, these Giants just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat. He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Fly to center his first time. There's the strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And that one almost hit him. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit in the air, left field. Duran on his way over. He's got it. 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Wade stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Right side. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that skips into dirt.
2 strikes.
The other way. That's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy
Now
seeing the
batting,
ball off the bat.
designated
Something to
hitter,
improve.
Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. That
Counts
one not
1-0.
close. And that's ball 1.
Ball.
Wade leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball. That pitch is up.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one ripped way back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. 1 left for San Francisco. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. New inning getting started. And stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Ray back to work. And that one a little below the knees.
1-0.
And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Yeah, we go beyond just fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, it happens.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. A little bit low, and it's 1-1. That one ripped right center field. Going back. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2 is the count.
Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that one in the air center field. Lee. makes the catch, inning over. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back here in San Francisco, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. On the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That's out to center field. Rafaela hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's a speed threat. Grant McCray. Fly to left his first time. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Now 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1. That's a ball.
Outside low. And now 3-1. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Full count.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Giants down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Rafaela.
And stepping in is the speedy Ceddanne Rafaela.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Here's your 1. Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The pitch. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
3.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Goes to second. Save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch.
Second baseman, Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman, 1 for 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be
Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw to third. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Out there to center. It's going to fall for a hit.
Really nice job with two-strike hitting in that at-bat. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
And here is Devers, 0 for 2 in this one. Way outside, ball one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Bregman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Out to short, Adames. They get the force. That's out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Josh Winkowski.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
For the Giants,
back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Aroldis Chapman getting ready to go. Slayton, the right-hander, also getting loose. To the right side, Bregman. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting the second baseman.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Ball 1, no strikes. Check swing, called strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, and he'll hold on to it, so they get 1.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Willie Adames stands in. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Move to first.
Safe.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line
Now
drive
batting,
that finds a glove, but you will get some
Matt
high fives. You know, when you
Chapman.
make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
In the dirt, but kept close. Two outs. Not
2-2
close with that one. Now 2-2. In the air out towards right center. Abreu moving under it. And that is that. One error in the inning, but nothing more. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Giants nothing. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. They're
Now
on the bump, Tristan
Giants.
Beck.
just trying to
Number
keep this
43.
one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swinging a foul straight back. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Soft contact in the air, and it stays fair.
Anything
batter,
but
number
pretty
10.
right there, but he'll take it every
Trevor
time. On the mound, he's
Story.
got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair, but even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock.
Here's Trevor Story now. And that's a strike. Beck, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. That one the other way. Puts it away for the out. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
And now, Masataka Yoshida in the air left field. McCray makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching for the Red
We're
Sox.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the 7th.
44.
Aroldis Chapman.
Aroldis
These are the spots
Chapman.
relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading up for
Well,
the Giants.
1-run
The
game.
first baseman.
And here's the first
Lamont
baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. There's the strike. Line drive. He's got it. And there's one down.
Wow, he looked like he was
Now
running before the ball was hit.
hitter.
Didn't have much time, as that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Ramos
Ball one, no
in the
strike.
box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to
One
catch
ball,
up to
one
that
strike.
velocity.
Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Squeezes it, and there's two away.
The catcher, number 14, Patrick
Bailey, the next Giant to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Offense held in check there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here at
Leading
Oracle
off
Park.
for the Red
Now
Sox,
it's the right
the
fielder,
right fielder,
Wilyer
Wilyer
Abreu.
Abreu.
Beck back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That
One
one
ball,
misses in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Went with the
No fence off the
sweeper, but
plate.
it
Ball 2.
misses. And that's in the dirt.
Handful.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, catcher, Connor
Wong will hit next. And the
Ball,
first
that's
pitch
outside.
misses for ball 1. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that
The
ball
center
more
fielder,
on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show
Rafaela.
for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. In the air, foul off first. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jaron Duran. 1 for 3. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Not
Counts
even
1-0.
close there. Ball 1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve.
Lee makes the play, and that'll do it. One left for the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And that one ripped to left, down the line, and it's foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's a ball.
Ball one there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Misses
That's
inside,
Ball 2.
and it's 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That hit him.
That ball
And
hit
the
him.
leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. No outs.
Now
Runner at
batting,
first.
left fielder,
Grant McCray,
Grant.
the next Giant to hit.
McCray.
First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just
Now
nasty.
batting,
Looks like a
center
fastball
fielder,
thigh high that you got to protect the
Lee.
zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. And he swings and misses at the initial
0-1's the
offering.
count.
Chapman now 1-run game, and that one fouled off. Oh, right to the backstop. Yastrzemski into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball,
Now
even
batting,
if
the
it's
second
still in the
baseman,
strike zone, can be
Tyler
tough for hitters to get on top of.
Fitzgerald.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Aroldis Chapman is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Liam Hendricks.
Now pitching
Well, the
for
best
Boston.
relievers love the opportunity
Number
to come in and
31,
protect a tight lead
Liam
late in the ball game.
Hendricks.
Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. In the dirt, and no movement on the bases. It's ball one. So the tying run at second.
Yeah.
And that drops in for a strike. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Man at second. That one misses. And now it's 3-2. Willie Adames in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Willie Adames to the plate now in a high leverage spot. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
The 0-1. In the dirt, blocked. But no advance from the runners. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Up onto the arcade and gone. See you later. And they tack on 3. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down, and here is Matt Chapman. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike 1. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Way out front for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him. And he hit him. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Liam Hendricks done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Brennan Bernardino taking over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Man at first, and up next for the Giants, Lamont Wade Jr. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. Back here in San Francisco, stepping in, Alex Bregman. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
And that is out of play. Hot shot to third. And they get Bregman for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
He's 2 outs away. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. And Devers hits that one. Lee under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. That one is absolutely belted. Yastrzemski raging back towards the wall. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Trevor
Kind of a risky pitch
Story.
coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen.
Now pitching for
Here's
the
a new
Giants.
pitcher from the pen, Landon
Number
Root.
65.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield.
The batter, number 7. Designated
A move
hitter,
being made at
Masataka
third. Pinch running for Boston,
Yoshida.
David Hamilton. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Just missed.
That's a really good take
1-1.
right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2 on, 2 outs. And a count 1-2. The Red Sox down to their final strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
2 outs.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Count
2-2
moves to
count.
2-2 as the runners hold. Got him, and that's the ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long